Bonjour à tous, привет, konnichiwa. So welcome back again. My name is Jesse, and in this wonderful discussion again, talking about a very important topic. Thank you very much for always listening. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for the time that you spend to always listen. So in this wonderful discussion, talking about the two great powers of life. The two great powers of life. So when God created you and I, He gave us some very interesting power to be able to achieve whatever thing that God wants us to achieve in this life. So what is power? So power is the ability to do anything. So let's discuss what these two great powers of life. So let's see something from this book of Deuteronomy. So, and thou shalt say in thy heart, my power and the might of my hand hath gotten me this world. But you shall remember the Lord thy God, for it is He that gives thee power to get wealth, that He may establish His covenant which He swore unto thy fathers, as it is this day. So there is a verse in the book of Deuteronomy that God was talking to the people of Israel, right? That the time was coming that they were going to reach a point that they were going to be worldly, to the point that they may say in their hearts that it is my power, right, and the might of my hand that has gotten me this world. You have to understand that my power and the might of my hand had gotten me this world. But this verse is trying to tell us that God was trying to remember them that they should remember the Lord their God, because it is He that gives them power to get wealth. The most important thing in this verse is that they should remember the Lord. Why should they remember the Lord? Because it is God that gives them the power to get wealth. So that is the first greatest power that God has given to you and I. God has given us the power to get wealth, the power to be able to work with our hands to be able to get wealth, the power to work with our mind to be able to create wealth. That is the power that God has given to you. That's an ability that God has given to you. But when we start succeeding in life, when things start to work out for us, the word of God is saying that we should not forget what. We should rather remember the Lord our God, because it is He that built within us. It is He that gives us the power, the strength, the ability, the knowledge, the opportunity to get wealth. So that is the first great power. Now let's see the next power that God has given to you and I. So the next power that God has given to you and I is found in this verse. And He said unto them, it is not for you to know the times and the seasons which the Father has put in His own power, but ye shall receive power after the which the Holy Ghost is come upon you, and ye shall be witnesses unto me both in Jerusalem and in all Judea and in Samaria and into the uttermost part of the earth. So these are the two great powers that God has given to us. So let's talk about what these two great powers are. These two great abilities God has given to you and I. So the first power is the power to get wealth. So as we read in the book of Deuteronomy that God said that, but you shall remember the Lord your God, because it is He that gives you the power to make wealth. So when you succeed, when things move on well, when you're able to accomplish a task, when you're able to reach a point in life, you should never ever forget God, because it's God that built in you the capacity to make wealth. It's God that gave you the grace, the opportunity, the knowledge, the chance to make wealth. So that is the first power God has given to you. That is the first ability that God has given to you, the energy to get wealth. So the next ability that God has given to you is the power to make disciples. Most people concentrate on getting the wealth. Most people concentrate on getting the wealth and forget about the making of disciples. Some people also concentrate on making disciples and forget about getting wealth. But that is not how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to combine these two powers, the power to get wealth and the power to make disciples. You should always think on these two perspectives, not only just to make disciples, but also to get wealth. Not only just to get wealth, but also to make disciples. So you have to understand that God did not give you wealth. Yes, it's true, God has given us wealth in the world. God has placed wealth in the world, but He has given you the ability to get wealth, the ability to make wealth. He did not just give you the wealth, He gave you the ability. So like God did not just give us the fish, He rather taught us how to fish. God did not just give us the fish, He rather taught us even how to fish, as well as giving us the fish. The same way, God did not just give us disciples, He also gave us the power to make disciples, the power to bring somebody from not knowing anything to knowing something about Christ, to bring somebody from not knowing anything about life to knowing more things about life. So that is the two great power that God has given to us. Now let's go deeper into this. So the power to get wealth means that God has given you the power to create wealth, right? So God did not just give you wealth like that. He gave you the ability to be able to think on your own, the ability to be able to generate ideas to create wealth. He gave you the strength, the opportunity. Most often opportunities come behind us. There is no bad idea. Every bad idea can be turned into a good idea. There's something that it looks like a bad idea, but it's actually a good idea. Let's take something like this. There are a lot of tools, there are a lot of things that you are thinking that they are bad ideas, but people are actually making money from it. Something like Instagram. Instagram looks like a bad idea when it came. because before it came, there was the normal digital camera, which was the hard one. But Instagram came as a bad idea. Then it became a good idea. It became a bad idea to those people. They were laughing at it, and then now it is a good idea. Just like the digital watch, right? The disco watch. At first, they used to have the engine watch, the hard one, and then they started creating the digital watch. The company that were creating the hard engine watch were laughing at the digital ones, and now the digital ones are ruling all over the world. So no idea is stupid. The only thing is how to develop that idea. So God has given you the power, the ability, the idea to be able to get wealth. So that's one thing that you should know, that you have that capacity to be able to create wealth. So how do you create wealth? That means that you have to get knowledge, you have to get understanding, you have to get wisdom, you have to find problems to solve. It is easier to find problems, but it is more important that you have to understand the problem, you have to structure the solution. Everybody can find and can complain about problems, but it takes people that have the power to get well, people that think deeper, that go deeper, to be able to not just see the problem, but to see the cause and the source of the problem, to find solutions to them. The next thing again about power to get wealth is income. So the power to get wealth, that God has given you the ability to create wealth, to generate wealth. Wealth is not just money. Wealth is not just resources. Wealth is bigger than that. Wealth is bigger than cash. So wealth is something very, very important. It's not just everybody needs wealth, right? God, the most wisest God is the most wealthiest God. God himself is the richest God, is also the wisest God. So you have to also know how to generate income. So God gave you the power to be able to generate income, to be able to create multiple streams of income, to be able to create multiple streams of income. It's very, very important. That's why the Bible says that if any man does not know how to get up for his house, he is what is way than an infidel. So that means that God has given you the power to create wealth. God is not expecting you to be lazy. God is not expecting you to just be there. He has given you the ability to be able to work something, to build something from your hand, to build something with your mind, to build something with what He has given to you, to generate what, to generate income. And the next thing that God has given to us again about the power to make disciples is about what. So the power to get what, help us to accumulate wealth, to be able to use in our daily life. But the power to make disciples help us to increase the worth of human life. We need to increase our own worth. Because the more you're able to make disciples, the more you're able to think about human beings, the more you're able to think about the human soul, which is the most vital object on this planet. So the power to make disciples is thinking about how to save your neighbor from destruction, how to save your friend from going to hell, how to save your neighbor, your friend from going to eternal damnation. So that is the power to make disciples. And that's why God not just give us the power to get wealth, but also the power to be able to save people, so be able to disciple them. Then the next thing that God has given to us concerning the power to make disciples is influence, the ability to make impact, the ability to make influence. So just as the power to get wealth can give you influence, but it has to go through income first, then influence and impact. But the power to make disciples straight away gives you influence, then it gives you impact. So if you need to master the power to make disciples, you need to get influence, you need to make impact. That explains why sometimes I always say that pastors are one of the people that God has given them the greatest access, the ability to have influence over people. But most of our pastors and our leaders abuse them, because people don't pay pastors. Pastors are said that whatever they say, people follow. That is a great power God has given to them. Right, the power to make disciples that God has given to them, but many of them abuse it. So the power to make disciples is instantly going to influence and instantly going to impact. And the power to get wealth, they first give you income, and then influence, and then impact. So that is one thing you have to understand. Then the next thing you have to learn is the power to get wealth means that it's going to give you the ability to be able to create money. The ability not just only to work to get money, but to be able to create an asset, be able to create an engine for generating money, an engine for wealth generation. It is very, very important. It's not enough for you to know how to get money, but it's very, very important you to have the idea, have the engine, you to generate, to create your own forms of currency, you to create your own form of money, an asset, something that keeps on giving you money, and that is what going to make you worth money. Then the next thing is, because the power to make disciples is meaning. So most people in life start chasing money. You should not just chase money, you should rather chase meaning, right? The power to make disciples help you not only just add worth to your life and worth to the life of people, that not only just make you to have influence over people or impact over people, impact among men, but it also helps you to have meaning in life. So that on the day of judgment, when you stand before God, you are going to be somebody that made meaning, not just somebody that made money. So the power to get wealth is supposed to help us be able to make disciples, and the power to make disciples is supposed to help us be able to add meaning to people's life. So these are some of the things that I would like to share with you about the two great power. So don't only just concentrate on making money or getting wealth, but also concentrate on making disciples and add the two of them together. Thank you, and stay blessed.